Kardashian and the rest of the Keeping Up with the Kardashians tribe are all no strangers to showing off their bodies. However, looking back at Kim at the start of her reality TV career, it's fair to say she's changed quite a bit. Flashing back to 2008, when she was merely Paris Hilton's sidekick, Kim's figure is certainly far less curvaceous. Whereas now, she flaunts an extremely ample trademark derriere, which just seems to be getting bigger and bigger. But is her figure the result of plastic surgery or just a rigorous gym regime? While Kim's body has been a hot topic for years, it first sparked national conversation after she dropped a huge amount of weight following the birth of her first daughter North in 2012. "After 5 months I swore I'd never get pregnant again. I got so huge, and it felt like someone had taken over my body," she recalled years later. "I had a really bad pregnancy, and I gained a lot of weight and I did not feel good about myself. I felt probably the lowest I have ever felt in my life." Following Kim's pregnancy, she went into hiding and didn't reappear until she had transformed her figure. She emerged looking more toned than ever, with a tiny waist and exaggerated curves, crediting the Atkins diet and exercise for her new physique. However, some fans were unconvinced, claiming that there must have been more to her transformation. As surgery rumors flew her way, Kim snapped back on Twitter, "I am very frustrated today seeing reports that I got surgery to lose my baby weight. This is false. I worked so hard to train myself and eat healthy. I work out so hard, and this was such a challenge for me, but I did it." She added, "I'm so proud of my accomplishment, and no one will take this away from me with fake reports. Say what you want about me, but I work hard and am the most disciplined person you will ever meet." But by this point, the rumor mill had already begun to turn. 2 years later, speculation only increased after her Paper magazine cover, which shows her popping a champagne cork off her huge bottom. The picture quickly broke the internet, and fans were swift to compare her enviable backside with Snap's, where it looked significantly smaller before she found fame. However, the star was by this point exercise mad and keen to prove that she was all natural. During season 6 of Keeping Up with the Kardashians, Kim even submitted an X-ray of her bum to silence the critics who insisted she must have had silicone implants. Unfortunately, this didn't convince a lot of fans or professionals, with many still claiming that her backside could not have grown that much with exercise alone. Speculating about how her figure had changed so much, a surgeon from Maya.co.uk pointed out that fat transfer or fat injections wouldn't show up on an X-ray. It is possible she has had fat transferred from less desirable areas such as the waist or stomach and had it put into her buttocks and hips to create a curvier frame, they said, suggesting a way that she could have subtly boosted the size of her bottom. While Dr. Tijian Esho, owner of Labo Ideal Clinic in Harley Street, agreed she's had more done than she's letting on. Referring to her bottom, he told the Metro, "I suspect she has had a Brazilian butt lift, where fat is taken from areas such as the abdomen and then thigh and then transferred to the bum." This would give a large bottom-to-waist ratio and would not show up on an X-ray as its normal fat. While she continues to deny she's had any work done, Kim's body has undoubtedly evolved more and more as the years have gone on. She faced the same questioning after dropping her baby weight in weeks following the birth of son Saint in 2015, shrinking to the petite size she was back in 2010. Dr. Tabassum Mir, a New York City-based dermatologist and star of Bravo's The Singles Project, said at the time that she believed Kim had had around £100,000 worth of procedures to ditch the weight, including liposuction. However, the new mum once again said her toned torso and tiny waist was down to the Atkins diet, claiming she'd found it much easier to lose her baby weight the second time around, and it had just dropped off. Growing more and more voluptuous, Kim is now synonymous with the curvy physique. However, even the doubters can't deny that she puts a lot of graft in, even hiring Instagram fitness influencer and bodybuilder Melissa Alcantara to train her and subject her to very early morning HIIT sessions and interval training in her private gym. "Shout out to my trainer at Fit Girl Mill who really changed my body. When I wasn't happy with what I saw back in the mirror, I spent a whole year training so hard 5 or 6 days a week, putting in a lot of work, and changed the way that I eat, and there's such a noticeable difference," Kanye West's wife wrote in 2018 alongside a picture of herself lying on the beach. "I am firm and less cellulite and so much more confident. So thank you for waking up at 5 a.m. to do crazy bodybuilding workouts and sprints that I hate and putting me onto this lifestyle." Today, Kim is subjected to as many surgery rumors as ever, but the truth about her changing physique is likely to always remain shrouded in mystery. Read more Showbiz Editor's pick.